Hello everyone, my name is Carl Redmond Jr. and I'm making this video entitled Carl vs. Illuminati video number 7. Alright, in this video I intend to show you 2 documents that will show that I'm in custody right now and has been for the past 2 years illegally due to the secret society controlling Kimberly Fox, the Cook County State's attorney who released Jussie Smollett, who dropped charges against him before, and against the other leaders of the Cook County criminal justice system, to include Timothy Evans, Chief Judge of the Cook County Circuit Court, Dorothy Brown, head of the Cook County Clerk of the Court, and even all the way up to the Illinois Attorney General, Kwame Raoul. Right? Let's begin. I want to get straight to these documents. Okay. On September 13th of 2017, I was arrested for DUI and a traffic ticket for improper lane usage, and for possession of controlled substance. They recovered one $10 pack of synthetic cannabis. That's right. All this is about that one. I'm in custody for getting for them recovering one $10 pack of synthetic cannabis. They later weighed it and claimed that it was 1.1 gram of synthetic cannabis. I don't care. The bottom line is it's a $10 pack. Okay, we're going to talk English now. All right. These are the charges. Unlawful possession of controlled substance. Count 2, which is right here, CO2. Count 2 is the traffic ticket, improper lane usage, and the other one is DUI. This is what I want to draw your attention to. This is a sworn report. In other words, it's a secret. It's a charge. Remember, this is up under charges. This is a secret charge, right? They don't intend to prosecute me for the charges above. This whole case is designed to prosecute me for an unknown, made-up charge by the Cook County State's attorney. All right? Now, this document, I want to show you what's significant about this document. This document is dated. Up here you'll see that it's dated December 1st of 2017. All right? And it's from the clerk's office, right? This is for the clerk's use only, right? So this document comes from the clerk of the court. And up here you'll see that the document was created at Bridgeview Courthouse in room 103. All right? Now, down here I want to show you that this document is signed by a judge. So it's an official court document, okay? All right. Now let's look at what the judge ruled. Okay. When you look at this charge, look at it. It says closely. It says September the 27th of 2017, 2 weeks after I was arrested, the case was dismissed. But now, when it's nulli proce means dismissed, and according to the law, when a case is nulli proce, one of the things that has to happen is the defendant is to be relieved of all obligations to appear in court. That means he's to be relieved from bond and custody if he's in custody. They have had me continuously on bond and or in custody ever since the day I was arrested, September 13th. So this dismissal was a secret. All right. I was represented by Amy Campanelli, the Cook County Public Defender's Office. So she and her staff is aware of this too, that this case was dismissed, but they kept it a secret from me. All right. If you look over here, now, like I say, this is on December the 1st of 2017, and up here you'll see that there's no attorney present, and I'm not present. The reason being, I'm going to tell you in a minute. All right. Now, the court order shows that the judge, whose signature you just saw, MSNP, meaning municipal or misdemeanor case, which is what the possession was nulli proce or dismissed and that's count one, which you just saw, and superseded. Sup is abbreviation for supersede, by another case. The state's attorney is going to create a whole new case out of thin air. Okay, and they're gonna pass. They're gonna substitute, replace it, without telling me that this misdemeanor case that I think, this one bag of synthetic cannabis that I think I'm fighting, they have secretly changed to 200 grams, less than 200 grams, and turned it into a felony secretly, right? Now you notice even when up under there the line it says count 2, 3, and I don't know whether you can see that, but they wrote 4 to try to make it look like it was an accident, or they can argue later that I didn't mean to write that, but it says transfer counts 2, 3, and 4 to room 101. Now again, look at count 4. Count 4 is not a charge. It's not a case. It's a sworn report. A sworn report. In other words, something is being hid. My judge, Judge Colin A. Highland, I requested this sworn report document, and she gave me a document saying that it was just a report of my summary driver's suspension. That doesn't make sense. Didn't make sense then, but I couldn't prove it. But this is one of the reasons why I be on her so tough, because you can't just say something to me. Because even if I say okay, that doesn't mean that I believe it or accept it. So this sworn report is a false report created by the state's attorney. When charging a felony, it has to be by information, which is a sworn information that a document, a charge the state's attorney have to swear to in writing, or by a grand jury indictment hearing. Okay, so they're going with a sworn report, and my guess is that's a secret charge, right? Okay. Now the thing I want you to remember now. Remember, the case is dismissed, and according to the law, a judge and the state's attorney cannot meet and discuss matters of a case without all parties being present. This is called an ex parte communication. This document proves that a judge and the state's attorney met and dismissed a charge without me or my attorney being present. This is supposed to be reversible error by itself, okay? And it's also in the code of conduct for judges as a very serious act of misconduct, okay? So keep in mind, I just acquired this document July 22nd when they finally opened up the courthouse. I went to court, but they wouldn't allow. They gave me a continuance as soon as I walked in the door, so that I would not be able to see any judge to ask, request, discuss, or anything. Right. So I went to the clerk of the court's office to see. Now that I'm out of jail, let's see if I can get this document. This is the document I came up with. I love it. Okay. Oh, one more thing. Notice the case number. That's a misdemeanor case number, right? That's what the drug case was about. The possession of controlled substance. It was a misdemeanor. No prison time, right? But they turned it into a felony, right? Now, what I want to show you is another document, right? And this document, okay, is dated, okay. Let's slide them together, right? So that we can go back and forth on each of them. All right. This document, right, is dated. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Let's see here. That's there we go. I don't care how close we get. Okay. April 15th of 2020. Okay. That's better. The court date is April 15, 2020. Keep in mind, I'm not present in court because April 15 is when is during the pandemic and when they first closed the courthouses. So there's no in-person appearances by the defendant. Okay, as you can see, a public defender stepped in to represent me in order to try to get me a bond hearing, to get me out of the jail for the pandemic, you know, circumstances. Okay, okay. I'm not complaining about that. I'm just showing you the document so that you'll understand what's going on. You'll see that this is me. I'm the defendant. All right. Now look at this case. The case number. It's the case that was transferred. Right. Now let's look down here under charges. Right. Under charges, look at the charge that I've been convicted of last year on September 13, 2019. Okay? This is the charge. They have actually tried me, took me to trial, and refused to give me a copy of this information with this charge on it. Okay? The reason being, this after they found me guilty, this is supposed to be a class 4 felony, which carries 1 to 3 years. Since it's not violent, that means if they give me the max on 3 years, I would have to serve a year and a half. I've been in custody 2 years already, right? And the reason, and they're not worried about it because this charge has a hidden, what they call sentence enhancement provision. But you can't fight it because you can't see it. You know, how can you argue against what it says when you don't see what it says? So I've contacted the state's attorney. Nobody will give me a copy of this charge. I went to the clerk of the court's office, like I said, on July 22nd, and they refused to give me a copy of this because they claim that my court file is not there. It's on computer. How can it not be there? Okay, the Kim Fox, Freedom of Information Officer, refused to give this to me. The Attorney General refused to, under the Freedom of Information Act, refused to instruct Kim Fox to produce this, right? The judge won't give it to me. The public defender won't give it to me. So this is a hidden secret charge that doesn't exist. That's why nobody wants to give me a copy, because nobody wants to sign off on it. You see, the 2 traffic charges have been nulli prosequi. That means dismissed. So that means there shouldn't be no more charges, right? All charges are taken care of. But look what happened. Look what I found out. Here at the bottom, there's a VOBB. That stands for violation of bail bond. This is a new, they got it under charges, right? I'm here to tell you they're not treating that like a charge. This is a new case. This is a new case. And to prove it, let's look over here at what the judge wrote. Okay? The first thing we notice at the top, the triangle stands for defendant. Defendant not in court, waived, defendant appear in court. Again, this is April the 15th. That's impossible. I can't appear because the jail is not taking anybody to court. All right. Next, bond reinstated on the I-bond for the drug case. Now notice the violation of BB is a bond set on it. They don't set a bond for a charge. They set a bond for a case. And under the violation of this new case, they can, if they sentence me on both of them, they can run them wild. So now they're trying to put me in jail for 2 fake felony charges and give me a total of about 12 years. Again, this document is signed, by a judge to show that this is not a fake or something I put together, right? This is official documents, okay? All right. Now, what I want to say is, these documents also, what I believe why they should be important to everyone, is it shows how much manpower, resources, money, the state's attorney, the chief judge, the Dorothy Brown, all of them are devoting all this money and manpower to keep me in prison for fake charges. And these resources could be used to hire more investigators to go solve some of these baby murders that has plagued the city for the past month or 2. Or they allow drug dealers. Kim Fox dismisses drug dealers cases who have 30, 40, 50 bags on them. I know this for a fact personally, all right? And she admits it on the Flannery Fired Up show. But they won't let me out, okay? Okay. These people don't have any interest in me. I'm not running for office or anything like this. So what's so special about me? What's special about me is that there's a secret society that controls these people. Either way it goes, I'm showing you that these officials are making everyone out to be fools because they're using the taxpayers' money, your money, to hold me, a 59-year-old unemployed man, in jail for nothing, basically. Now, I don't know what you think about it. Election coming up, you make the call. Whatever's going to happen with me, going to happen. But this shows that my case is already won. So, my message is simple. Now they can't let me go because the secret society wants to destroy me. They don't want me to have money and stuff like this. But when you let me out, I have to be compensated for this false imprisonment and everything. So that means you taxpayers are going to have to provide more money to Kim Fox to give to me if I get out. And if I don't get out, you'll know that what I said about the secret society controlling all these elected officials is true. Because they got me in prison for nothing. They'd rather let Jeff Ford out than let me out. That's how serious this is. Okay? And we'll talk more about in another video about what's so special about me. Okay? But for right now, that's all I want y'all to see is these documents. I got them. I'm glad I got them. Court tomorrow on August the 4th in Bridgeview. Let's wait and see what happens. God bless everyone. Bye.